Serious Sam. Let's hear it. And with that, I'm going to throw it over to Mr. Deagle and the Master.
All right. Hello, GDQ. I am the Master over here. Mr. Deagle next to me over here. On the couch.
Moof. Hello.
Scibsj, who is not mic'd.
And Balthazar.
Balthazar. So, this is co-op any percent. You actually won't see a difficulty listed on the bottom because we just kind of changed the subcategories on speedrun.com. This is the tourist/easy run if you are going to the site and you want to look up the records and stuff. So, let me start this here.
And time will start when I reconnect to him. It's waiting on me to connect now, so I'm about to hit
the game.
Yep, it's gonna be really fast. Time.
Start.
All right.
So first off, we'll see the first instance of damage boosting. There will be a lot of that throughout the run.
Yeah, this is just the very start with the revolvers. You can do that with a lot of different weapons, and there's a pretty great one later on that you'll see.
I just reconnected because the spawn point moved, so I'm farther in the level than he is now.
You'll see a lot of the run is damage boosting and reconnecting more or less.
Yeah.
And this door that opens, well, normally you're supposed to kill these monsters and then go through the door, but I'm just gonna do that.
Okay.
Only one player needs to get into the door at the end of the level, or touch the thing you need to end the level.
So here we're seeing damage boosting to get out of bounds to skip the majority of the level.
Come on. All right, let's try that again.
Yep, one of the hardest boosts here. Good, all right, there we go. So I'm pretty much out of bounds here, and it's gonna look pretty trippy. Need to jump out there, and then now I have, yeah, I'm just gonna float to the exit here.
Apologies to the audio guys for the nuclear blast that's about to go off. Okay, I wasn't that loud. A lot of them got caught over there.
No, Master. It's yourself.
More boosting here.
And the game settings are set to friendly fire and infinite ammo, which are just standard settings in the game.
And also respawn in place, which is a pretty standard game setting for co-op, so that we can do damage boosting and die, and then just respawn and continue to boost. Get a lot of distance with that.
And I'm just tailing Master here just as a backup. There's going to be a door trigger here. It might close if he messes this up, but let's see.
Nope, we're good.
We're good. All right.
Yeah, so there's a shadow on the ground there as a mark that I jump over. It's a really short trigger.
Reconnecting again so I can catch up.
And we'll have our first shotgun boost, and I'm going to trade the mic so Scibsj can get a word in edgewise.
Okay.
That's a Ganassi there. Reconnecting again.
Now I get to boost him.
It's a little tricky corner jump here. Okay, not too bad actually.
Glide right up. I missed my jump.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all
not.
right.
It's harder than it looks.
Deagle's the one going to the end here anyway.
Yeah, I'm in the last, basically the last room here. I'm gonna wake up that clear now. The clears are those skeleton thingies. They sound like galloping. Oh, he went after you. That's okay. Let's see if I can. Okay. Oh, the kamikaze didn't work.
I'm right here. You can use me if that doesn't work.
Here. Well, that's a little messy, but well, made it over the wall finally.
Backups. I'm here too.
It looks much more amusing when they're jumping on the head of an enemy to get up there.
They want me.
There's a fairly precise jump here.
Hey, you
got it first try.
Okay, that's actually, yeah. That's a pretty difficult jump. He has to jump just right to land on my head and then jump off of my head immediately as I fire, right when he jumps off of me. It's pretty tight. And then here, don't mind me. I'm just going to mess around a little bit with a bowl. I'm going to try to land in a tree just for the fun of it.
If you can get the bowl to knock you onto the tree, $50.
Yeah.
Runner's choice.
All right, so meanwhile, I'm doing the actually important thing, and I'm going to the exit. And thanks to the generous donors, we met the incentive for the secret levels. And I will be heading towards the cave. You can sort of see it on the left there.
Come on.
And we have time for donations now.
All right, excellent. We have a $25 donation from Chris. AGDQ is always fun to watch, thanks to everyone getting together and playing games quickly for charity. Almost in the tree.
Really trying.
We've got $25 from Dryder. Hey guys, amazing event as always. Really happy to see AGDQ again to begin 2019 in a great way.
I got it.
Perfect.
And he broke it right underneath me, too.
You must have tried that several hundred times.
Yeah, that's the first time I've actually gotten it, by the way. I knew it was possible. Well, I'm
And
happy.
now Moof has to pay up.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, Moon Mountains, okay. So we have a kind of a unique kind of skip here. Oh, sorry, my screen's gonna turn pretty red here because of the friendly fire, but I can go in third person.
They'll be repeatedly killing themselves to get slightly ahead in the level thanks to the respawn point changing.
Yeah, so if you watch them walking off of bridges, that is intentional.
Yeah, we're basically repeatedly moving that spawn point and then damage boosting each other.
So there, what I did is called a jump buffer. If you hold jump in the air, as soon as you land on the ground, it'll jump again immediately. And there's a bounce pad there for a secret. It's supposed to like shoot up a bit of armor towards you, but if you land on that pad before it does that, you can use the jump pad yourself. And then I just jump off of it, so I can change my trajectory and get up on that mountain so much faster.
And you'll be seeing a lot of out of bounds in this game, and it's quite psychedelic, kind of fitting with their costume theme.
Yeah, I need to show off some art later on if I can remember.
So there's a little weird teleport there. If you get enough height in that cave, you have to jump at a pretty specific place.
Okay, this boost is probably one of the more precise ones that we're doing.
It's another out of bounds damage boost.
Too far to the right.
Oh, did you save?
No, I'm coming. I'll boost you.
Okay.
I'll make another save here just in case. There is quick saving, so.
Oh, no.
Too far left.
We can probably take a donation while they're doing this.
Okay.
Give it one shot.
We have a $20 donation from Firefly64. First time donor. I used to play Serious Sam with my dad when I was a little kid. Have a great GDQ, everyone.
All right, got it.
We did it.
We can probably take another donation.
Yeah, one more.
All right, we have $15 from Sheep115. Games Done Quick events are always great. Here's to another week of speedrunning for charity.
Also, a quick note, by the way, on my screen, you might see that I have Deagle's perspective in the upper right of my screen. Really nice feature of this game. You can see your teammates remotely. It's a lot easier for me to see him when he's up there in that tiny little square. Stream probably can't see that too much. Some more boosting. Careful with my health.
Yeah. We've done much better Tommy gun boost before. That just didn't work out so well. You can't spray. You have to hit it at a pretty specific frequency to get the best boosting.
Now, in this part, Master is going to be one part Luchador, Matador, one part Rodeo Clown, and 2 parts Bouncy Ball to try to get over this wall.
You got there in the end, buddy.
I know, I got it. Eventually.
There we go.
Got it, yeah!
You have to jump right when the bull hits you to get that. It's really tight.
And I'm going to reconnect around the time he picks up that item there. It's a little hard to see, but let's see.
Now they're going to try and clip through the door. Using that, then they got it.
And basically, if you're going fast enough, the trigger for the end level is almost right at where the door is. So if you're going just fast enough, the hitbox goes through the door a little bit and ends it.
And that was the first example of laser boosting, which is much faster than the Tommy gun, which they will explain a little more here.
Yeah, you'll be seeing that a few more times at least.
And so in this level, you're supposed to be hitting two buttons. That's one of them that I just hit. Master will be getting the other one on the other side of this area. And I'm going to be heading towards the exit.
Okay.
Oh, that guy pushed me. Hello, secret. All right. Going to be using the knife here to prep him for a kind of unique skip here.
Okay.
That skip takes advantage of the fact that it changes the size of your collision model while you're swimming, and then reverts to the original when you respawn, so it forces you out of the level.
Yeah, basically, if you're up against the ceiling, since you have such a low hitbox when you're swimming, when you respawn, you have a standing hitbox, so now suddenly you're up in the ceiling. Usually you fall back down into the water, but if something's underneath you to stand on, then you can walk straight out of bounds, and that corner of the wall happens to be underneath you.
Something such as the other player's head.
Or that too, yeah, that works too. That's how we used to do it. Oh, I did whip there.
And there goes the other shotgun boost, followed by rocket jumping.
Okay.
We can probably fit a few donations in this section. There's a lot of damage boosting and a lot of desert.
Yeah, here's a lot of the laser boosting that you'll see.
All right, definitely. We have $50 from Something Paradoxical, donating $50 for landing in a tree.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
luck
you.
on the rest of the run. I think that's worth $50.
I feel like I really accomplished something.
We have $50 from Skull Shaped. Thanks to GDQ staff for all their hard work. Looking forward to another year of runs. We have $15 from Zumenis. Hey, longtime viewer, first time I'm actually able to donate. Prevent Cancer is a great cause for something that's actually struck very close to home. My grandfather passed away due to colon cancer a few years ago, so I hope that this donation puts us one step closer to curing cancer as a whole. Anyway, good luck to the runners and much love.
All right, so that was actually really good. The laser has a certain amount of length it can travel, and then it just disappears, so it can't go on forever. So we know that if the lasers stop hitting Deagle, then we've pretty much done as best as we can. And he actually hit the end of the lasers there, so that was nice.
You can see how much time they've saved on that based on how long it takes the master to get to the same teleport point.
Yeah, I think he hit the bounce pad at like 950 or so.
A bit before that.
Well, before.
Yeah,
We'll see
and then
when
I
get there.
reconnected so I could get the minigun.
Oh, and by the way, I should probably mention I have a timer at the top of my. We both have a timer at the top of our views. I don't know if stream can see that, but that's the in-game time. Another nice little feature this game has.
Well, basically, when you reconnect, like Deagle did there, it loads up any weapons that are not secret weapons that you should have. So we got the minigun when he did that.
Yeah, it's just attached to the spawn, so it gives you whatever you should have so that you don't lose anything if you die later in the level.
It's convenient for if you want to skip getting all of those things.
Here's
If
a
you're a speedrunner, yeah.
pretty unique laser boost here.
Oh, not high enough.
Yeah. Let's try that again. We have some time here because basically each stage in this arena is timed for the most part.
Oh, not quite.
Yeah, this thing distracted me. Should still have time.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I think you're
strange.
firing a bit fast.
Could be. Let's try that again.
There you go.
There. And okay,
All right,
yeah, the
there.
enemy's almost screwed that up,
Okay.
but
So
all
now,
right, so this whole arena is actually on a timer. So I don't think they lost any time. If they did, it was minor.
as long as I get back fast enough to help kill a few enemies before the timer's up, basically. So why we did that is because there is a cannon back here, a secret cannon I'm going to be grabbing. It's really nice for killing a bunch of enemies in a row later. And I'll also be doing something a little bit special. I'll mention that in a second. You can probably get one donation in here.
All right, we have a $25 donation from Full Metal Meister. Hey, GDQ, first-time donator after years of watching the event. Love watching every year for a great cause. Good luck to all the speedrunners, and thanks for all you do. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so I am almost at the cannon here. So what's going to happen is I'm going to get up here, and then I'm going to try to squish Deagle with a cannonball. Again, I don't need to do this. I'm just going to be messing around because this is a really hard shot to make, and that'll be hilarious if I end up hitting him with it. Let's see if that gets anywhere near him. Come on.
we can probably get some more donation comments now.
Yeah, well, I'm going for this. Oh my God, I got him. Sorry. Okay, once again, I've never done that in an actual run before. I'm 2 for 2. That's amazing. Okay.
Sorry, yeah, we can probably get more donations.
Yeah, I'm just very excited about that.
So I'm kind of surprised that this is the first one that has referenced this, but we have $5 from Iggy Zig. Serious Sam, one of the few games with built-in hype mode. Good luck and
Yourself.
We can probably fit a donation or two more in while they're shooting dudes.
Okay, excellent. We have $25 from Alice. Given the choice to prepare for exams or watching GDQ, I always fall for the speed runs. Thanks for the great entertainment anyway. Thank you. And we have $25 from Space Cow, who was one of the people that donated to the Serious Sam secret stages. So thank you so much.
Hey, thank
I'm
you.
looking forward to seeing that.
Okay, so right there, I killed Deagle so that the bulls all target me and go on the line. Ooh, I got him
Ooh,
one
nice.
shot. That's nice.
Oof.
Yeah, so There you go. There's an example of why I needed the cannon. And also the clears right here, too. There's 4 of these. We're on a timer right now, so we don't really need to kill them quickly. Only the very last 4th row that'll be spawning. And in the meantime, I'm going to kill Deagle here, again, so that the clears target me and go straight after me, so that they stay lined up.
I can take a break now.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a bit.
All right, see you later.
We're friends.
What are they doing back there? Should I be worried?
Yes, extremely worried. Yeah.
All right.
Does this look cozy enough?
Honestly, this couch is more comfortable than last year's. Honestly.
Everything's been upgraded. All right, so we're down to 1 more now. It should be like 15 seconds or so. And then as soon as I kill him, he can just respawn and go through the door to exit the level. Oh, and by the way, we've tried to skip this. You're probably thinking, why don't they just try to boost into the door and hit the end level like we did on the other levels? This one's a little bit deeper. We've tried really hard. We just cannot boost through that one, unfortunately. Who knows? Maybe someday somebody's going to find something.
You'd have to find an out of bounds.
Yeah.
Here, once again, is another example of laser skipping.
It's going to be high, I think, a little later.
This one is a lot like
Low
the
now.
previous ones, except this time there's trees.
Okay, I think that might be good. I'm trying to communicate to Deagle if his lasers are aimed high or low. If they're too high, they're going to go over my head once in a while.
Yeah, over long distances, this is basically pixel perfect.
Yeah. I think it's going to be high soon. It's starting to go over my head a little bit.
If you can't see Master on Deagle's stream, he probably can't either.
Now it's low.
Oh my goodness.
The pixel is so perfect.
Like I already adjusted
Yeah.
my hardware DPI for this. It's pretty hard to be steady on that.
There's a cannon boost. All right, so he'll be doing a reconnect again. Just going to wait a little bit. I got a mark around the door here. We had to change all of our marks for the reconnects because it's so much faster for him to reconnect on land. Go ahead.
Trying to get a little more laser boosting here.
As you can tell, most of this game is giant, beautiful vistas that they try to get through as fast as possible.
Yeah, we're not really sightseers. Okay, here, this laser can actually be kind of difficult if I'm not careful. He has to hit this door with quite a bit of speed to exit.
I need to die once. Get in position, get some good speed.
All right, we're good.
Now we have
Got it.
a pair of tandem
Okay.
jumps.
Yeah, that jump's kind of high. You have to charge the cannon very slightly to make enough height there, but not too much where it'll kill you.
That's probably my favorite out of bounds in the game, just because they bounce off that dude's head and then just whoop through the wall.
Yeah.
You don't actually bounce on his head, he's beheaded.
Yeah, we're right. He has no head to bounce
You
off.
bounce on his stump.
Low, I think. Oh, I gotta go in the 3rd person so I can see. Okay, there we go.
We can probably take a donation while they're getting through the door.
All right, we have a $10 donation from Forrest147. Had to throw in another $10 for that amazing cannon shot in the Serious Sam run.
Thank you.
Reconnected again. So this secret door is a little bit special. Once it moves in, I can get right in the middle here. He's gonna team kill me so that I can respawn out of bounds.
Okay, and then I went underneath him so that when he respawned, he would kill me by telefrag, if anybody's familiar with that term. Basically spawning inside of me, which will kill me because there's no room for him. So I can get out of bounds too. And then I just hit him with a few lasers. It doesn't seem to save that much time, but you know, half a second, I'll take that. We are speedrunners, every half second counts. And let me make a little bit of art here on my screen. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, we got a little bit of a Tommy gun boost here. We just came up with this recently. Nice, that was perfect,
Alright.
actually. Yeah, he's got to hit me right in midair. Usually I would just jump on his head over that ledge, but got a little optimization there recently.
And cannon jump, followed by a lot of laser boosting.
Okay.
Probably get more donations in now.
Yep.
Excellent. We have $20 from Buckethead. Lots of love to Deagle, Master, Moof, Scibsj, and Balthazar, some of my favorite people in the world. Best of luck with the run and kill cancer.
Thank you, Bucket.
Thanks, Bucket.
Thanks, Bucket.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We have $20 from Katu. I just had to donate after that shot with the cannon. Keep doing what you do. We have $25 from Night Night. Glad to see a game I love so much ran fluidly. Keep up the good work, guys. And we have a $5 donation from We Feel Groove that says, ah!
Oh, that's going to be a theme now.
Yeah.
New meme.
One interesting thing about this game, the engine needs everything to be spawned in before, to exist in the world before it gets spawned in.
Yeah.
So you can see on the right there on master screen, there's a room.
Deagle's view.
Oh, sorry, Deagle's view.
Yeah.
There's a room containing all of the enemies in the entire level, just sort of sitting there out of bounds.
Yeah, it pulls from them to spawn them into the world.
It doesn't technically spawn, it just teleports them.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, here's the pacifist secret level. All right, I get to kill. So he picked up a pill near the beginning. I destroy that tree, pick up that pill, then he can destroy that statue.
Yeah, opens the door, then you go through here. So this, when was this discovered? Like a couple of years ago?
2015 or something?
2015, yeah.
Yeah.
It lasted that long, this secret that the developers set up.
Destroy that statue now, and then that door will just open. And so far we haven't killed anything, and we're... Basically, this is the last room, but we have to pick up two keys, two Sphinx keys, one on the left, one on the right. I'll be splitting off to the left again.
And this is what your
Right.
incentive dollars paid for.
Yes, this is the other secret level.
Thank you for donating.
Yeah, that platform's supposed to prevent me from picking up the Sphinx, but my cannon has something to say about that.
All right. And now we just wait for Deagle to get to the exit.
Yeah, this is actually pretty fast. It's not world record strats because we'll be laser boosting across out of some out of bounds area instead, but this is pretty good.
Yeah.
There's another bounce pad that should put us back in bounds, and I'm going to Tommy gun here. We're on the last level now, by the way.
Aha, I swashed,
Okay.
but I saved. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, yeah, we're
okay.
good, we're good.
All right.
Okay, so there's a danger there. Oh, I gotta do that again.
What he meant was, by squashing, if you die due to environmental damage, even though they have respawn in place on, you don't respawn in place. Although he saved it, and I think he's got the jump,
Yeah, we're good
so
now.
yeah.
That's probably the highest cannon jump that you have to do. So yeah, swashing is just, that's an environmental death. So if that happens, you go way back at a different spawn point. So I did a quick save as a bit of a safety there. Glad I did. Okay, now we do a lot of laser boosting. A little low, it looks like. I'm getting some nice boost though. Kept up a lot of that speed. That was pretty good.
So I had
anyway.
to touch that door back there to trigger the boss. Otherwise, we would soft lock later. Too many bulls on me right now. I think you're far enough. I can probably respawn near you.
Probably, yeah. I'm just trying to get control of the bulls.
Remember to go left.
Even though, thank you. we just changed that like an hour ago because these monitors, they don't have the best color.
Well, we didn't spend time configuring them.
Yeah. So usually I go to the right side of the pyramid, but it's really dark over there, so it's hard to climb the corner, which I'll explain in a moment. Get one more boost.
The sun touching the far side makes it much easier to go
Yeah, that's fine.
left here.
Yeah, so you can see the sun over there. So you can see two different colors on the corner here. Makes it a lot easier to center myself. So what I'm doing, we call this a pyramid climb. I am jump buffering, which is basically just holding the jump key while I'm in the air so that as soon as I land, it jumps. If I stay on the ground for any length of time here, I'll slide to the left or right very easily. And that is not a good thing. I have to stay centered, and I have to jump buffer every single jump to get up to the top here, and I am close.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't blink while I do this, like my eyes get dried out.
It's pretty hard to do.
Yeah,
He's
you
almost there.
blink for 1 second. Okay.
There it is.
All right. Okay, so now I have to hit these 4 rings, which will open up a mothership and prepare a laser that we need to use for the boss later. Meanwhile, Deagle, you want to handle that?
Yeah, he's, I'm just prepping him for the final battle. Right now, I cannot kill him with regular weapons. He would just regen when his health gets low enough. So, we have to make use of that mothership that is right above my head right now. It's working its way to the pyramid. You may have to wait for it.
If that's really good if I have to wait for it. I mean,
Well,
that's pretty fast. We'll see.
Had some issues earlier in this level, but yeah, we did a lot of stuff. We had to get to the front of the pyramid to trigger the door opening. It's probably still processing right now.
Yeah, it's probably not open just
Yeah,
yet.
I'm just gonna like park here and do some damage to him.
Okay, so here's the first 4 rings. So this will open up that bit of mothership there to expose the laser. Should happen in a few seconds, so you can see. Okay, now it's open up. So we have to hit the 4 rings again to make a beam fire out and hit the boss, which will be in the arena once Deagle gets back over here. I need to hit a couple of these first, though.
And you can't kill the boss by normal gunfire. You have to Independence Day him.
Yeah, basically. Otherwise, he'll just regenerate his health if you get him too low without the beam hitting him. You can probably reconnect now. Okay, so he's reconnecting to get back to that door. He has to go through the teleporter to get the whole phase going with the boss spawning in here.
All right, so we have 2 of the 4 rings activated. I'm gonna be hitting one a bit early, and also I can't actually hit him before he starts moving, so I'm gonna fire some rockets because they're pretty slow. I also need to do this so that I do damage to him, and that'll manipulate his AI to follow me. I want him to get to the center where that light is, and that way the laser will actually hit him.
Yeah, I'm purposely not firing at him yet so that he can try to get distracted on Deagle. We need to get him as close to the center as possible, basically. That's probably good. I think he's probably good. This is pretty much the only RNG in the game. We've gotten a lot better at manipulating him. This used to be awful. Yeah, I think that should be good right there. Hey, there we go. All right, that was good.
So time's gonna be shortly after he disappears, which is gonna be in a few seconds.
Yeah, so he'll disappear, and then you'll see like a green screen with credits. That's the time, right when that pops up. Any moment. And time.
Time.
Okay.
Whew. 2601.2.
Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith would
All
be
right,
proud.
nice. I don't think we're that far off the world record. I forget what it was for the all stages.
A bit over 25.
Yeah, actually, that wasn't that far off at all. All right, any shout-outs? You want to get any shout-outs out?
Shout-outs to the Serious Sam Done Quick community. To Void for giving me access to the website, which I kind of whipped up right now, like ssdq.org. I did that on the laptop while on my way here. And as well as Kikistas, Annie Meliodas. He's the one who showed us the sewer skip, and Override for showing us a whole bunch of stuff in Serious Sam speedrunning.
Yeah, he was going into the editor, finding a bunch of stuff for us. And real quick, I'm going to blow through this. Hello, Crypto Brothers. You guys are great. I'm going to go through your names really fast. First Stoner, I never know how to pronounce your names. Latanic Gerard, Randall, Maddie, Ray, and X Vader. And Lunatic. Oh, never mind, not Lunatic. I had to throw in an in joke there, sorry. All right, thank you, GDQ. Hope you enjoyed.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks again to Mr. Deagle and the Master for that Serious Sam Classic run. I always enjoy watching co-op speedruns, especially when it's a game that I played when I was younger. Thank you guys again. We've got some great runs coming up. In a little bit, we're going to have The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. But coming up next, Mega Man 2. So Crank Dead will be running that, so you'll want to stick around for some Mega Man. I do have some donations. We got a lot of donations for Serious Sam, so I'm going to sneak some of those in. We have $40 from R2JL, $20 for the tree, and another $20 for the cannon. Greetings from the back couch. Also, I can't believe that those same people did the Talos principle. Thanks. We have $25 donation from Kevin G. Here's my first donation after several years of watching. Loving these out-of-bounds skips in Serious Sam. And we have $50 from DL Player. Serious Sam was one of my favorite games as a teen. Love the memories and the great event put on by so many wonderful beings willing to donate their time to help others. Thank you so much, DL Player.
Thank you.
We have a $10 anonymous donation that just says, Mr. Deagle, great show. Thanks. We have $25 from Paul with a P. It's great to see amazing teamwork on Serious Sam. Me and my brother would still be fighting over who gets to be player 1. Thanks, Paul. We have $10 from DDS Special. Hi, GDQ. So glad to contribute this year. Sadly, my mother was diagnosed with cervical and breast cancer 6 months ago. She is fighting hard, though, and so we should fight hard, too. My heart goes out to everyone who is dealing with cancer in any way, shape, or form. Here's to preventing cancer for good. Thank you. All right, again, you are watching Awesome Games Done Quick 2019. All the proceeds go to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. I am YellowKillerBee, and I'm going to be hanging out with you guys for one more game. Coming up next, we have Mega Man 02 by Crankdead. While we're getting that set up, I'm going to read a couple more donations. We have $25 from Anders4, tuning in live for the first time since 2013. And it's absolutely incredible to see how far everything has come, from the runs to how clean the stream looks. Looking forward to what's to come, and let's go Baguette. We have $5 from Jedi Knight Tomo. Let's have Tingle be the hero of Termina. He deserves it, smiley face. So these donations for Tingle and Baguette are talking about a file name bid war. Right now, Tingle is currently in the lead with my dude in a close second, and following in third is Baguette. So any one of those are great options, but if you want the file name to be Baguette, get your donations in soon. We have a $25 donation from Sternio, who says, looking forward to a great week of runs. Me too, Sternio. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to take a quick ad break, but we will be right back.
Hey, I'm OmniGamer, and I wrote my new book Speedrun Science to help newcomers and veterans alike through the full process of investigating, routing, and performing speedruns. I also introduce speedrunning's rich history, how its rules evolved, and a whole lot more. Pre-order now at fangamer.com.
One of our sponsors is Gris from developer Nomada Studio. Gris is a serene and evocative journey presented through stunning art and animation and a breathtaking soundtrack. Now available on Nintendo, Switch, and PC. Visit gristgame.com for more about Grist and developer Nomada Studio. And we're back. You're watching Awesome Games Done Quick 2019. I'm YellowKillerBee. Going to be hanging out with you for just a little bit longer. Coming up next, Mega Man 02. And while we are setting that game up, I've got a couple donations I'm going to read. We have $25 from Tofu236, watching the live stream with my best friend. Hi, Dave. Super excited for Mega Man and Legend of Zelda. Good luck to the runners. All right, and with that, we're going to throw it over to the interview desk. Take it away, Keizaron.
Started off right off the bat. Why PopeSquidward? How
So,
PopeSquidward?
PopeSquidward originated from, I just had a friend from middle school, and he used to draw pictures of Squidward on the desks, and it was just a funny display, and then he started drawing Pope hats on them, and I just thought it was a funny little thing, so I was like, okay, well, PopeSquidward could be a username for something, so I was like, why can't it be my Twitch username, I guess? So.
And now here you are with probably the dopest name in all of the marathon. So let's get some of the basic questions out of the way real quick. Then we'll get into a little more specifics about the run you're going to do. You're going to be doing Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Any percent, correct? Okay, so what got you into doing Majora's Mask?
So I've been watching these events since 2013, and I kind of just had a buildup of like what kind of games I wanted to play, and it ended up being that I saw Majin Phil play in 2015, and ZFG also played in 2014, and those runs kind of got me into like wanting to do the category and stuff, and so yeah, that's kind of what put it forward, I guess. So.
And you found some really great success with it so far. You're currently second on the leaderboards. You're only 10 seconds behind world record, which is by
10, it's 10 seconds, and it's been 3 months that I've been grinding since I've gotten that personal best time. So I mean, it's been kind of a rough grind, but I feel very prepared today for this. Like I feel very ready. So
that's definitely good to hear. So what do you think would it take to get those 10 seconds?
There's a couple of things sprinkled throughout. There's actually the run itself. We switched to the English version of the game very recently, and there's a very big trick that we're going to be showcasing, and it's only exclusive to the English version, and it just saves a ton of time, but it's very difficult, and it was considered a task-only trick like last year. So that's like the majority of what the time save is for me right now. But yeah, hopefully I can nail that today, and should be pretty exciting. So.
Let's go a little more in depth into that. So what makes the trick so hard that it was considered task only for so long?
So the way it works is before to get into the Snowhead Temple, we had to go through an alternate like exit from a fairy fountain into the temple itself. And basically what that did is it cut out half of the trick itself. But now, instead of going through the fairy fountain, we go from the very front where the owl is. And we'll like do a trick where we slide, it's called a Hess, all the way up, wind our way up through. And I mean, it's pretty crazy stuff to see, and I'm really excited to showcase it. So
it sounds like it's going to be really exciting
to
see.
Definitely.
What other tricks should we expect to see in the run?
So there's just stuff sprinkled throughout. A big thing, actually, is we're skipping the hook shot now in the game. And it's going to call for some pretty dangerous tricks, but I feel definitely prepared for them. And it's just lots of random, like Bosky skips, and just lots of stuff has changed over the years since the hookshot skip, and yeah, should be great.
I'm pretty excited to see hookshot skip because I consequently skipped it earlier during the pre-show. But anyway, let's throw it over to some social media questions real quick. So let's take a peek-see here. Or not. So, okay. All right, so let's think about something else. How about, what's your favorite mask in the game?
My favorite mask? Probably, I'd say the Zora mask. I like the Zora mask a lot. Goron mask is pretty cool. We actually don't get the Goron mask in the any % run, but the Deca mask and the Zora mask we get. And the swimming movement in just the Zora movement, all that stuff, I think is just really cool. So I'd say that's my favorite. And yeah, I mean, the transformation masks are all cool. So yeah, I mean, we only limit it to a couple masks that we get in this run, but I'd say that's probably what my favorite is. But yeah.
All right, now we got social media.
Cool.
That's on me. So we have from Fox Eye Valkyrie, how bad do you think Majora's breath is with that mask at all times?
I don't even want to know, honestly. Don't even want to know.
We also have, let's see, from Miss Tawny, geez. Have you done any runs for some of the other Zelda games?
I have, actually. I started with, actually, Wind Waker, the original Wind Waker. And I kind of messed with that a little bit. I thought the tricks were pretty cool. And I don't know what drew me into this game more. I think it was the length of the speedrun itself. I prefer like an hour to 2 hours is a good length. But I also kind of messed with Ocarina of Time a little bit. But something about Majora's Mask, I like the temple design a lot. And I think there's just quality design in the temples over Ocarina of Time. And yeah, so.
So do you say it's your favorite Zelda game overall then?
I would say so, yeah, I would.
I'm personally more of a Game Boy game.
Yeah, I like the, I don't know, I have big hands, so it's hard for me to play Game Boy games, but
that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know, that's definitely what I'd say my favorite is. So.
Well, one last question. Now, we do have an estimate on your run, but what do you personally think you're going to get today?
So I have a very lenient estimate on what I have. I've been averaging around 117, 116 range right now, like just on the cusp of record. There's been people that think that I might actually potentially be able to get it today during my run if I play well. So, I mean, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm hoping for just sub 120 is a good goal, I would say. But nothing should exceed 125 of what I have, so.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time to interview here.
Definitely.
This was PopeSquidward. I am Keizaron. We have Mega Man 02 next, and it's going to be an exciting run, so stick around.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Keizaron. We are looking forward to that Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask run with PopeSquidward. You heard it here first, possible world record incoming, but even if not that, it's going to be an awesome run you're going to want to stick around for. We're getting ready for our Mega Man 02 run, but while we're getting set up for that, we're going to read a few more donations. We've got $15 from Heart of the Chords. Always love it when GDQ comes around. Good luck to all runners. Let's go, my dude. Got a my dude fan there. We've got $15 from Good King Wes. I always help my friends. You know I've got my dude. We've got a $10 anonymous donation. First-time donator, long-time fan. Love what you guys are doing and hope you hit your goals. Well, thank you so much. We've got $10 for anonymous donation. Hyped for that Majora's Mask run. Cheering for my dude. We've got a $20 anonymous donation. Hey, GDQ, thank you for continuing to put on a great thing. This is my favorite event of the year. Oh, thank you. We've got $50 from Anonymous. My dudes, we must make my dude the name for my dude, the hero of time. Also, we gotta beat cancer. Donate, my dudes. Thanks. We've got $5 from Gen204. The start of AGDQ has been a bright spot in an otherwise bad day. Because I'm having a bad day, I'd like all the cancer in the world to have a bad day too. Putting my bid towards my dude running Majora's Mask. We're getting a lot of love from my dude. Again, it is winning, but only by a little bit. Tingle is close second, with Baguette running third for the file name choices for Majora's Mask. Again, that run is coming up after this one, so get your donations in if you'd like your choice to win. We've got $15 from Emerald Leafeon. More donations for my first time watching. Hope this gets even better. It's already so great. We've got $50 from Sean, longtime watcher, first time donating. Love it every year and love that there's more races. Always love those. Good luck to the runners. All right, guys, are you